guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I am doing another plan with me in my yellow paper house planner, and I get a lot of questions on this planner, especially my post on Instagram, and it must be people that don't watch my channel because I feel like I kind of talk about it, but anywho, people will see my planner like with stickers in it, and they're like, oh my gosh, how'd you do that to your Erin Condren? So little trick, it's not an Erin Condren. Anyways, I am planning for the week of February 24th. Had to double check that. So yes, this is an undated planner. I like the flexibility and the freedom of that, but I just have to make sure I put the right date down. So I did want to show you guys what kit I am using this week. It is from Creating & Co. This is a kit from last year, and actually I loved this artwork so much because it reminded me of just a really good fantasy book slash fairy tale. It reminded me of Beauty and the Beast a lot. I love it so much. So I actually bought it from two separate shops because it was the same artwork, but they both put their separate spin on it. So this is the first time I'm using it, and this is the Creating & Co. kit. So I kind of went a little crazy. I bought some extra sheets I don't normally buy, but I didn't buy glitter headers. I don't really know my rhyme or reason. Who knows what I was thinking last year when I bought it. But let me flip through what I do have. So here are the beautiful full boxes, and I love the colors. It's not like traditional pinks and purples and girly. I don't know. I like the yellow and the green and the blue. It just works so well. I think this artwork is just gorgeous. And here is the second page, and then all the functionals. Like I said, when you look at just this part, it would look like a super, I don't know what to say, but it's not a feminine kit, and I love that about it. The colors are so bright. I think it's perfect going into spring, even though we're not quite there with the weather yet. I'm so over winter and I want it to be spring, so bring on the spring kits and the spring colors. Let's get this weather better. I usually am not a huge fan of floral, but I love this bottom washi so much. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. I think it's so pretty. And then here's the add-ons. So I added on the full box checklist, which I sometimes do. I actually really like these full box checklists. I think that little strip of glitter, I don't know, they just are so pretty. And then I added on the headers and the little things. I don't always use the little things, and I don't always use the extra washi, but it's here, so we're gonna use it. And I think that's probably why I didn't get glitter headers, is because I grabbed this sheet. So I kind of have headers. So anyway, that is everything with the kit. I did pull in some extras. So I have some gold foil that I want to incorporate because for some reason, I don't know, I just think gold is going to look so good with this kit. So I grabbed a couple of sheets from Creating & Co. These are the gold foiled work labels and the gold foiled planning time labels. And I think she has since discontinued her foil. So I am so sorry that you can't get any of this in the shop anymore. I'm so sorry about that. But she does a really good job with foiling. So excited to use those. I also grabbed a couple sheets from Rose Colored Days. I grabbed this for the Hello March because March starts on Sunday, I believe, of this week. And then I also grabbed these gold foiled arrows from Rose Colored Days. I've just had them forever, and I always kind of forget about them and just never use them. So I grabbed those. I don't know if I'm going to use these last two sheets, but I grabbed them anyways. So I grabbed these little hearts from Keep It Simple stickers. And I think Jackie included this in one of my purchases. It was like a freebie. So super sweet of her. They're teeny tiny little hearts, but I thought they might be cute little accent pieces in with this kit. And then I also grabbed these full box overlays in gold foil from Sadie's Stickers. I am terrible about remembering to use foil overlays. So these ones are nice and simple. I don't know. I'm still undecided if I'm going to use them or not, but I don't know. We will see. I just pulled them out just in case I wanted them, and that way I don't have to dig for them. And then I also pulled out my date dots from Creating & Co. These are a staple for me. And I always try to figure out what I'm going to do with the flag up here. Sometimes I put my wacky holidays. Sometimes I put the weather. I think I'm going to do the weather again because I'm still hopeful that we're going to have nice weather soon. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. I did not pull up my weather icons, but I'll do that later on here. I'm gonna try to chat with you guys for a little bit, but I might cut forward and or fast forward and put you guys to some music because I think I might run out of stuff to talk about. But since I'm using a bookish type kit, I figured I would talk books, and hopefully I can do the numbers at the same time. So I like to put my numbers on my date covers first, I'm trying to use up the sheet, so I'm kind of going back and forth to grab numbers off of the sheet if I can. That way I get them all used up. It's so weird how it ends up with like random numbers left over. So I kind of have to jump around here. Okay, there's 29 days in February this year. Yes. So I gotta pull 29. And then, oh, I have plenty of ones over here. I'll grab the one for March 1st. So excited for March. It's gonna be a busy month, but a fun month. Oh, I cannot wait. Okay, date dots are on. Now that I have the numbers done, I can talk to you guys while I do this. So let me zoom you in here. Perfect. Okay, so let's start putting the date covers on, and I have to remember, I think these ones I can line up here. I don't really want them to cover the flag, but I like them to go right up to it, and I like to have a line to like use as a guide. So yeah, that works out. Okay, so let's talk books. So I am doing something right now that I don't normally do with my reading. I bit off more than I can chew this month of February with my reading goals, and I tried to be an all-star, and it is backfiring a little bit. So, okay, so I started off the month reading The Rook. I only got like a fourth of the way through it, I think. Fourth or fifth of the way through it, I don't remember. But it is my book club's group read this month, and it's a very long book, and it's a dense read. It's very wordy. So I knew that I wanted to get a head start on it so I could hopefully finish it in time, or shortly after, you know, to discuss with everybody. And so I started that with knowing that I would only read it for a couple of days and then I would jump into another book. So the Creating & Co. readathon was March 3rd through 9th. So I put The Rook down because it didn't fit the prompts. I mean, it might have fit one of them, but I knew I wasn't going to finish it. And there was other books like the group read for Creating & Co. There's other books that I wanted to read during that readathon. So anyways, so I started The Rook, put it down. So that one is on my Goodreads unfinished for right now. I read 3 books during the Creating & Co. readathon. I didn't finish them all by the 9th, but I finished them like shortly after. So instead of 7 days, it took me like 8 or 9 days to read all 3 of those books. But that was fine. Got those done. And then I agreed to a buddy read with somebody, which is fine. I really like the book that we're buddy reading, and so far it's really good. Pause for just 1 second. I gotta think of what I want to do with everything. I think I'm still gonna put my to-do list at the top, so we'll do that first. Sorry, I have to kind of talk through it, or I'm just gonna like autopilot and then mess something up. And I am gonna color block with these gorgeous colors. Okay, so I started the buddy read shortly after the readathon. So now I have 2 books going. I actually read the first several chapters really fast with the buddy read book. And I checked with my buddy, and she had a busy week or busy few days, and so she didn't have as much time to read. So she's like, she was kind of behind me, and I was like, that's okay, no worries. I had a library book that was due back in like 4 days. So I told her, I said, I am going to take a break from the buddy read, which is the Royal We, is what we were buddy reading, which I really like it so far. I took a break from the Royal We, and I started reading The Perfect Child. That was my library book that was due. And I did finish it, and I had it back in the library right in time, so I didn't get charged a late fee. But, so I had that going. And then I have another friend that I've been doing a couple buddy reads with, but we were ready for our next buddy read, which is fine because the book I was reading with her is on audio, so I can kind of, you know, start that one or whatever. Oh shoot, here we go, talking. I don't want to put to-do list on the weekend. Oh, there we go. Because I work on the weekends, and sometimes I put to-do lists, but I never fill them out. So I feel like it's just such a waste. So we're going to back up and not do that. I might put today instead. Today, yes. Perfect. Okay, so anyways, So I've started the audiobook with the other buddy read, which I'm currently reading. So now I have 3 books going unfinished. Then I started another readathon on Saturday, the Thrillerathon. And I'm super excited because I have, you know, when I found this readathon, I was like, heck yes, I love thriller. It's one of my favorite genres. So I knew I wanted to do it. I almost didn't because I was like, oh my gosh, 2 readathons in 1 month and a couple buddy reads and library book. Like, it was like, oh, this might be too much. Did it anyways, didn't care. And, whoops, wrong color. So I read, so The Perfect Child, my library book, I actually read that for the Thrillerathon. Should have said that, but anyways, finished that one. So I checked with my buddy read because I was like, okay, maybe I can like make a little more headway on the Royal We, and she had not quite caught up to me yet. So I said, that's okay, I have another book I can start. So I started The Perfect Couple. No, not The Perfect Couple. The Couple Next Door, sorry. I started the Couple Next Door yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. No, today. I don't know. I'm getting my days mixed up. But I like it so far. But now I have The Rook. Let's see. I have The Rook, The Royal We, A Court of Wings and Ruin, my other buddy read, and The Couple Next Door. Yeah, I have 4 books going. And I'm not actively reading 2 of them, I guess, right now. But holy cow, I've never done that to myself. So I'm a little bit stressed. And I'm going to do another readathon in March, like the 2nd week of March. So I'm like, and I filled out my TBR for that today. And one of the books on that TBR is Outlander. And I have it on audio, but still, it's like 40 hours or 30 hours or something crazy like that. Yeah, so I don't know why I did this to myself, but, you know, and I know it's all for fun. Like, I know. But I'm just like, holy crap, Darshell, what did you freaking do? What would it look like if I put my bottom washi like in the middle? Would that look dumb? Maybe I'll just keep it at the bottom. So, anywho, that's my reading life right now. I love it. I mean, I love that I'm like constantly reading. It's super fun, and with being pregnant and stuff, I'm not working quite as much, you know. I've always worked a million hours, and it's kind of a hard pill to swallow when you are so used to working so much to really cut back. I just feel like I'm wasting time. Like I could be making money. And I know that's not like, it's good for my health mentally and physically to not work so much and not put my body through that, because my 2 days a week minimum that I work, I mean, it wears me out and my back hurts and I know it's just going to get worse. But I don't know. It's good that I have reading is my point, because it's a great time filler and I really do enjoy it. But okay, I think I'm going to, I thought about putting my full boxes next. I put them at the bottom last week and I liked it. Well, I do like my white space up here. I might put my full boxes all the way at the bottom. So, because last time I put them, I think, right up here, and it leaves this like awkward space, which I do have little things, I guess, but I don't know. I don't always track my meals. I feel like it's just such a waste. But you know what I'm going to do before that is I think I'm going to slice my bottom washi down so it's easier to line those full boxes up with it. And if you guys aren't sure what I'm talking about, I've talked about this on previous videos. These kits that I use, majority of the kits that I have and use, are sized for the Erin Condren planner, the vertical planner. And the sizing is not like super off, but it's off. The bottom washi is like the biggest thing. Like if you notice on the columns, there's like a slight gap in between them. But the thing that drives me the most nuts is the bottom washi. And it's not a huge deal, but, oh gosh, I gotta fix this. The problem is I kind of line stuff up and I hate when my bottom washi doesn't line up. Why is this not cutting today? Am I just like not pushing hard enough? That was weird. and I contort it, trying to yank it off there. I don't know. That sticker just, or that paper didn't like that sticker, but I usually don't have a problem with my tool cutting, so who knows what went on there. Anyways, but my point is, like, I want to line the full boxes up here, so if I line it up where the bottom washi was, it's going to be off in the column, you know what I mean? So I like to cut the bottom washi down to the column. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I kind of use the line to line it up, kind of glance at the dot grid and just hope it's close. Should have taken that other one out just a little bit farther, but that's okay. Yeah, oh my gosh, this bottom, these stickers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're sticking. Sometimes with Creating & Co, even though they are not removable stickers, sometimes I can easily pull them back up if I haven't pressed them down too hard. But that is not the case with this guy. Yeah, well, it's stuck. Okay, bottom washi's cut down. That'll just make my full boxes a little bit easier. So I have to decide which full boxes I'm going to use and if I'm going to use the overlays. So there's 4 overlays. So if I use them, I think I want to use them on every other day. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I think that'd be really cool. I do know I want to use the quote box up in the top. And then there's 2 girls, which I like that she included 2 skin tones. That is amazing. I'm going to go with this one because I am super pale. So I wish I had like gorgeous tan skin, but I don't. So this one is more accurate to me. So I'm going to be using this full box. So that means I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to put the double boxes on the weekend, I think. Oh, but if I do that, then I don't know if I want to use these because I don't want one. And I don't know if I can put this on here. I think it's going to cover up my Once Upon a Time too much. I mean, I guess you can still read it. I don't know. Maybe I won't use them. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these out. I know. I have all these like gorgeous foiled full boxes and I just don't use them. I feel so bad, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I'm gonna put the full boxes. I'm just gonna line them up with the bottom washi and hope that the spacing is right. So this is where it gets just a smidge tricky because I'm kind of using the dot grid here to eyeball it. Because I know there's that little sliver of space in between the columns. Cool. I mean, it's a lot. I kind of wish I had glitter headers to break it up, but I don't. That's all right. It'll work. All right, let's put the girl. Thursday. I like her. She reminds me of Belle. And then we'll put the key. This one's going to be a little bit hard to eyeball. And then we will put the double box on the weekend. I love these double full boxes. Beautiful. Okay, and then I will save this. I still struggle with the dang sidebar. I will do it last. So we'll just ignore that for now. Okay, let's see what I have going on for the week. So I actually do have to work 3 days instead of 2. So I think I'm going to use the blank weekly schedule in the sidebar with a work label. I like that she includes these headers. So I don't need to put my work on the daily schedule. I'm just trying to remember if I have anything else pressing during the week. I don't think I have any appointments. Of course, I forgot my other planner. It is not in front of me right now, and I don't really want to go get it. I just don't think I have anything super pressing. So what I usually do when I don't have set in stone plans, I'm more of a plan as I go. I kind of just lay down the functional stuff and then I fill it in later. That's probably what I'm going to do today. So let's see. Question is, do I want to use the today headers or not? Probably not. I think that's not going to leave me very much room. I do want to cover up this like dot grid section, so I'm going to put something down here. I need to just kind of eyeball it and see. And I have to decide if I want a white space or not. Put that there, and then let me just see what half box means. All right, so since I don't know my plans yet, I think I'm going to make this layout look pretty structured. So I'm going to put a half box here. I'm going to save this white space here with the lines. I do like having a space where I can just put like a character icon or something like that, and then just write in my plans next to it. So that's what I'm going to use that space for. Do I want to, I'm not going to have enough of these half boxes, so I think I'm going to alternate maybe between the scalloped and the quarter boxes, just so I don't have like an odd day out, you know. So sometimes I don't like this much structure. Kind of like it to be a little more spontaneous, but I feel like since I don't really have any set plans yet, that this is going to be the way to go. My only problem I run into is on the weekends. I don't really know how to fill this in. I have some ideas. Okay, let's just keep doing what we're doing here, and then we will kind of see. I totally apologize. I've had my space heater on this whole time, and I have just totally like ignored the background noise. I really hope that that is not like too prevalent in the audio in this video. If it is, I might have to like put it to music or something and do a voiceover. Oh my gosh, I hope not, because I just talked to you guys about a whole bunch of stuff. So I apologize for that. If you can hear it and it's obnoxious, I am so sorry. Gosh, I can't believe I tuned that out. Usually it's like, you know, I can hear it and it's like, oh yeah, turn off your space heater. It's so cold in this house. My husband keeps it so freezing. And my office door stays shut. So when I first come in here, I have to turn on my space heater. So I usually get the room warm, and then I turn it off and I film, and yep, didn't do that today. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit difficult because of the weekend. I'm gonna put the weekend banner down here at the bottom in this section. And since the weekend banner it's like, you know, on black and white, it's kind of plain. Well, you know what? No, I'm not. I was going to put, do I want to? I am thinking about putting some of this washi above it to kind of give it like a little bit of a background. I guess I have undo if I don't like this. But I thought maybe it would just kind of give it a little something behind it. Yeah, it almost looks like a continuation of the sky. That's perfect. Okay, let's see. What do I have to work with here? So I know it's not color blocked, but I do have an extra weekly schedule, and I think on Sunday I'm gonna put a next week sticker and use the schedule because, oh my gosh, these stickers are potent. Because like I said, I don't really have a whole bunch to put on Sunday, and I think that that would be a good way to utilize that so I can like look ahead to the next week. I think that's perfect. I do need to upload on Sunday, and actually, oh gosh, of course, with this being the beginning of the month, I do have some stuff I need to do. Let's see. I think it'll be okay though. I'm going to just put something for uploading I'm trying to see what I want to put. I usually like using the little EXO with the computer. I just have to kind of see if I want to use like what kind of label I want to use for it. So I think just to bring that yellow back in, I'm gonna maybe I'll put it down here at the bottom. I'll put EXO there for my upload. Maybe, you know what, I might put a checklist on Saturday. And maybe I'll use like one of these checklists for stuff I need to get done. I'll use an odds and ends header. So I'm going to kind of do this backwards. I'm going to kind of line the bottom of the checklist up with where I want it. And then go from the bottom up. I've never done it this way. Okay, that works. And then I'll put something up here. I'm trying to decide, do I really want a box? I might use a scalloped label since I haven't used one of those in green yet. And then I'll save this white space for something, and I'll save this white space for something. I think that'll work. Like I said, I usually have a lot to do on the 1st, but being a Sunday and that I have to work, it might actually get procrastinated till the 2nd, or I might do it the day before. I don't know. But yeah, we will just leave that. I think that's a good idea for the next week. I think that'll like help me, like, you know, because on Sunday I usually kind of like fill out my planner for the next week, even though it's all like stickered. It's not filled out necessarily. So perfect. Okay, so like I said, I can't think of any major appointments. I know I have to work on Tuesday, but I don't have anything. My friend and I might do something on Friday. My husband's off Thursday. I guess I would. Well, I don't really need to mark that. So, and I think what I'm going to use this bottom section for, these labels down here, is like my workout or what I do. That's kind of my plan for that. All right. I want to work, I think, from the top down. I am terrible at lining this up though. Like, I want it lined up with the top, but I also kind of want it centered. And I don't know why this got all dirty. Like, I feel like this planner gets marked up easily sometimes. Now that looks really crappy. I don't know. I don't know if it's better to have the smudges or the whiteout. And I feel like I always have to redo this part because when I turn my planner around, it never looks super straight. It's crooked, and now there's whiteout underneath. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, these stickers are sticky. I need to go more undo. If I have a shopping list on this week, I will definitely need to put undo on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to let that dry. Oh, it takes the white out up too. Interesting. Okay, I might try to work from the bottom up. It makes me super nervous that stuff's not gonna come out right, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do. So sometimes I like to, what do I want to track on the bottom? So my schedule is in blue. So I'm going to kind of do what Amanda does. Kind of lays it out on her coil just to get like an idea. Just like as far as colors go, because I want to know like what colors to use here. I got my 2 habit trackers. So if I put a list at the bottom, I could use the goals header. And then I think I'm going to use a green checkbox. So I'm going to hope that all of this works out as far as spacing. It just always makes me so nervous that the spacing is just all going to be off. I don't know, that's the hardest thing about this planner for me. I'm able to adapt my kits and a lot of stuff, but I struggle with this sidebar every single week. And I think it's just the dot grid. It's just, to me, it's a lot harder to line everything up. So I think I'm still going to come up short. I'm going to have to just fill it in with some washi or something. Yeah, I hate to put the washi up there at the top, but okay. Let's see how much room we need. Just a small one. I feel like there's a lot of, I mean, there's yellow right there. So I think I'm going to use this blue washi again. Hopefully that's enough. Nope. Oh my gosh. Guys, I've never had, I mean, stuff sticks in this planner, but man, this is like, I barely push or put stuff down and see it ripped up the paper. I mean, it's okay, I'm going to cover it, but I'm just not on my game today, let me tell you. Let that guy dry for just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to use a bigger chunk of washi strip here. And that might make it come out. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so when I'm struggling with this stinking sidebar, I need to go back and refer to this week because this is a great Creating a Go sidebar formula. It starts where I want, it ends where I want. Perfect. A little rocky getting there, but like I said, I just struggle with the staying sidebar every single time. I like it. I always debate whether I'm going to put some icons up here or some decor. She has the best like deco pretty. I always debate whether I'm going to put some like deco up here because she always has the best deco stickers, but I don't know. I always like, I feel like when I put it up there, I hate it. I'd be using putting washi. I might just leave it alone, you know. I do want to put the little cleaning XO down here on this goals list because this is going to be my kind of master cleaning list for the week. I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to use the flags up here for the weather. I started it this week, so I use these little icons and wrote it in. I need to finish out the week, but just I want to be able to walk outside again, and it's just been too cold. So I'm hoping by tracking the weather, it'll, you know, I mean, that way I can plan like my days I'm going to go to the gym, the days I'm going to walk outside, that kind of thing. I would put some little characters on here, but I don't know what days I'm going to do cardio and what days I'm going to do yoga. So I'm going to kind of wait and I'll put those on as it happens. I'm sorry this is super boring and I don't have really a bunch of icons, but I have a couple things I guess I can put down. But yeah, most of it, it's like, it's just going to fill in when I go. I am going to go ahead and put down my XO trash on Friday. He usually takes up 2. That's totally fine. What else? Oh, my planning, duh. Okay, so I'm working Tuesday night. That means I'm going to sleep all day Tuesday and all day Wednesday, or most of the time. I'm going to aim to do my planning on Monday. And you know, it's really funny, guys. I pulled these work stickers. I don't even need them because I'm using the sidebar this time. Okay, so let me grab this planning time sticker. Sometimes I use a little XO character with this, but the planning time sticker, it works well by itself because of the size. It fits really good in a half box. But I don't know, I think I might want to use the XO with it again. So I'm going to kind of center it kind of up here in the top right of the box. And then I'm going to get the little planner XO here. And I kind of just stick him right here in the bottom of it. I love that. Perfect. Get that little foil going on. And then I did forget about my Hello March, but I'm gonna have to put that on Sunday. That would actually go really well right here. And I'm gonna probably use some of that washi again. I feel like it's gonna show up best on this blue washi. So let's see. I like to use tweezers with the clear stickers and the foil because I feel like they can fingerprint easier. Oh my gosh, come off there. And I don't like when they look smudgy and dirty. I mean, sometimes you can't get around it, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna put this Hello March right there. Beautiful. I don't really have anywhere yet to put these hearts, and the same thing with the arrows, but I'm gonna keep them with my planner stuff so as I go I can sprinkle them in where I need to. Like I said, don't need the work. I'm not gonna use the full boxes. Okay, the other thing, Friday, do I have a payday? I don't think I have a payday that Friday. Let me double check. No, sadly that is not a payday. So no budgeting or anything like that. I still do my cash envelopes. I don't know. I haven't really totally figured out how I'm going to do this when I don't have a second paycheck, but I'm probably going to do something with cash envelopes. So, you know, I'm just going to write that in because I don't really have a good sticker for it. I do need to grab some litter box stickers. I have so many options. Let me see which ones I want to use. So I really like these cozy paper ones with their silver. I have some from Let's Planet, but I think I'm going to use these from Little Pitty Paper. I like these a lot. You know, let me make sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the like old school Little Pitty Paper. I like these too. The cat sitting on the letterbox reading. I might use that. I do like her new ones, but I feel like I have so many of these old school ones. But yeah, you can grab these cute little tray ones from Little Pitty Paper. I do have some discount codes. I PR for Creating & Co. and Little Pitty Paper, so I will have that information down in the description box, as well as some links to the other shops that I've used, which so far is Rose Colored Days. Yep, that's it. And I have a discount link for Rose Colored Days as well. So I'm gonna put the cat down here because I clean the litter box on Mondays and Fridays. It also takes up 2 spaces, but that is totally fine. Yeah, I like this cat. I think he goes better with the colors. So cute. Okay, now I think I'm done. I just don't really know what else I could put in here. I mean, I can edit, but I don't know what day I'm gonna do that, so we'll just leave that alone. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I think that's all I can do. So I have been trying to be better about posting some after the pin pictures. So definitely make sure you're in the Creating & Co. Facebook group. I will link that down below. I usually try to post a picture there. And sometimes I put it on my Instagram stories. So check there too. I am gonna go out of my comfort zone and I'm gonna use blue ink this week. I think the blue is gonna go great with these colors. So I hope it doesn't like clash too much on the blue. I might do a test sticker here. Let's see, I'll test it on one of these. Well, that's not a dark blue. Let's test it on here. Oh yeah, I think it'll be fine. I have a white pen that I can pull out, but I think it'll be totally fine with the blue. I'll be able to read it for my purposes. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry about my heater again. I can't believe I left that on. And like I said, sorry, it's more just like a functional thing, but it just kind of gives you an idea, like in a different planner, like how to turn this into this, how to use like different planners. Hopefully you picked up some tips or tricks along the way. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will be back next week with another video for you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Bye.